Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Benny and Moose Save America, where every week we strike out against toxic fandom and the failure of the American education system through the power of barroom trivia. I'm your host, Benny, and I'm joined as always by the short round of my Dr. Jones, Mark the Moose Haas.
I believe that would be the first time in my life that I have ever been referred to as short, but I'll take it. Benny, I'm very excited for this match. It's my favorite franchise that exists, Indiana Jones. And we have brought in 4 huge fans of Indiana Jones. One of these guys even proposed to his fiancée wearing an Indiana Jones hat. But for a special match like this, Benny, I think we need to bring in a special bartender. And we're very excited to have him as a first-time bartender, not a first-time player, but a first-time bartender. This man beat me in a Schmodown match with a 5-point Indiana Jones question. It is the one, the only, Mr. Amaru Moses.
I got my Dr. Pepper. I got my cruciform sword. I'm ready.
Nice.
And
Well
I would like
done.
America to know that I had asked Moose that question like 2 days before he missed it.
It wasn't asked to me. It was asked
to me.
I got my 5-pointer, and then it was mine to lose if Rue got his, and he did. But hey, buddy, it's good to have you on board. In our matches, our bartenders are the deciding factor for any challenges. And additionally, each one of our contestants has 3 bartenders' hints that our own Mr. Moses will provide to them. But Amaru, I need to ask, man, we're talking Indiana Jones. What is your personal favorite Indiana Jones flick?
My personal favorite has to be Last Crusade. Sean Connery, John Rhys Davies. Just 2 beautiful, beautiful men on screen with another beautiful man. I really like that film. Raiders is great, but Last Crusade was always my favorite.
Nice. Well done, man. Well, thank you for being our bartender for this match, and we will bring you in as needed.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first contestant. The reason that the waters in Cleveland are so dirty, Matt, the Master Thomas.
Wow, Benny. You're an Ohioan too. You can't do that to me.
I'm a Southern Ohioan.
I didn't know there was a battle between different sides of Ohio.
Neither did I.
Well, we referenced
Ohio
it
against
earlier.
the world, man.
This is true. I'm sorry. Screw
Now,
the
Matt,
rest of you guys.
You are the one who proposed to your fiancée.
Yes. Picture from that day. There you go. That same hat's on.
A wedding's coming up soon. Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah, less than 12 months now, so we'll see. I'm excited. We're excited. But it's a different fandom for that. I'm here to talk about Indiana Jones. That's why I'm here. One of my favorite franchises, besides Star Wars, one of the first film franchises my dad ever showed me. So for me personally, Last Crusade, father and son story, considering that is how I got brought into this franchise as a father-son duo, it's got an extra special meaning to me. So Last Crusade is my favorite film. I've seen Dial of Destiney already, but I'll keep that score to myself. Ooh. And yeah, so.
Well, we're glad to have you, man. This is your first time on the show. Hopefully won't be the last. But we're going to bring you in closer to game time, man. Thank you again for being here.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, hailing from Seattle, Washington, the Gilded Geek himself, Chandru.
Hey, what's up? Actually, I still live in LA. I work in Washington State, but still did not want to escape or get away from all the sun of Southern California, even though it was cloudy for 2 months. But how are you guys doing?
I'm
good, buddy. How are you, man?
Pretty good. I haven't had that many chances to dress up since the Schmodown ended. So as soon as I was told I could break out the hat and the belt and the whip and jacket and everything, I was like, yes, I'm back in.
I think of all of our competitors, you've definitely got the best chest region to put on display. Yeah. I go any less and I'm embarrassed. You're looking good, man. We're so glad to have you here. We haven't seen you in a while, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah. The trivia bug is something you cannot get rid of even in the Schmodown ends. So especially when it's something that I've already studied deep in. I thought let's just get back on the horse again.
Well,
or
Chandru,
the
we're
camel.
asking everybody, what is your favorite Indiana Jones movie?
For me, it's still Raiders, the first one. The first one I had seen as well. Yeah. It was such a refreshing movie for me to watch, and like it just keeps going from action set piece to action set piece, and you can see a lot of like movies in not any action movie, just like taking a lot of inspiration from Raiders too. So you can cut. It's kind of like a milestone in sort of like action adventure type of movie. And also, I saw Raiders after I saw The Mummy, so I could see like a lot of parallels between the two movies too.
Oh, nice.
So I was just like super excited to watch something that was like actually the blueprint for The Mummy as well.
Nice. Well, we're thrilled to have you. I'm sure this is going to be a fun match for everybody. But more importantly, it's good to see you get back on that horse, buddy.
And we are happy for you to ride us all the way to glory, Chandru.
Thanks, buddy. We'll bring you in at game time.
Yeah, see you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, their next opponent, hailing from the great state of Texas, the Austin Chainsaw, Bryan Walker.
That's it. Hey guys,
Hey, Bryan, how you doing, man?
doing good. It's good to see you too.
Hey, we haven't had you on in a while either. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's been since the Oscars, right?
Yes, sir. Within a very unfortunate household incident in that Oscars match.
Hey, you made it out.
We've even changed the rule because of it. That's how
We
much
did change the rule because of it.
No more piling on.
No more piling on. Yeah,
Heard.
no more 48-point swings.
Heard.
Well, hey, man, we're glad to have you. And we're asking everybody, favorite Indiana Jones movie and why?
I think it has to be Last Crusade as well. There's just something to that movie that I like having Sean Connery in there. I love Salah. I love the Holy Grail aspect of everything. I don't know. It's just my favorite one. My favorite action set pieces. I don't know. Just the best one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, you've definitely got a interesting panel here today, man. What's your thoughts on your competitors here? We haven't even introduced the last one yet.
I know we got some good minds here. I love these movies. We'll see how much I know about them.
Well, thank you for being on board with this, Bryan. I'm thrilled that you said yes when we asked.
I couldn't say no. It's my favorite franchise, so I had to sign up.
Love it. Bring you in closer to game time, my friend.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
And ladies and gentlemen, our final competitor, hailing from Central Ohio, the way someone should, Travis the Anchovy Fishburn.
Yeah, that's right. Anchovies all over this pizza of a match.
Sorry, the anchovy. Travis, hey man, good to have you back on board. We haven't seen you in a while.
Thanks. Yeah. Last time was when we were doing the James Bond or the Indiana Jones dad match, James Bond.
That's right. That's right. Also, for all of you folks that watch, Travis is the one who supplies us with our amazing graphics that we have on our show. So thank you for doing that for us too.
Yeah,
Man.
you're welcome. And I'm also going to add a little stipulation on this match.
Oh,
Whoever comes in last is going to suffer the shame of having their face on Mutt Williams.
nice. Stakes have been raised.
Yeah.
So for the graphics, whoever is in last place gets their face on Mutt Williams. I love
Could
that.
very
Travis.
well be me.
Now, your favorite Indiana Jones movie and why?
It actually it teeters back and forth. Most of the time it's Raiders, which I think is one of the greatest films ever made. And sometimes it's Temple of Doom. And since nobody's claimed Temple of Doom yet, I'm going to say, yeah, I love Temple of Doom. I love the nonstop, fast-paced. I think it's the funniest. I think it's like the Indiana Jones character at his peak. And I love my boy, Short Round.
Nice. Looking good. Well, we're excited
Remember
to have you
Mighty
back.
Bugs, everybody? Before the Funko Pops took over?
Yeah, I believe those of us at a certain age do. Yes.
Yeah.
Which probably is everybody on this show. Well, Travis, thank you for being here. We're actually going to keep you in. We're going to bring in your competitors right now. All right, gentlemen, you guys ready to play some Indiana Jones trivia?
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Now, with us as a fun host, he was unfortunately not able to be here, but he is here in clip form. We have the one and only Paul Preston asking question number 1.
In the category of part-time teach, your round 1 question is, at what college does Indiana Jones teach? For the answer, of course, you can always go to the Ford Fiesta, hosted by the Movie Guys. Available everywhere audio podcasts are, pretty much. Also YouTube and themovieguys.net. Learn more at The Movie Guys on social media.
Nailed it, Paul. Well done, buddy. I'm going to count you guys down in 5.
Wait, there was a question in there because I did not hear a question. I didn't realize the video was muted until like 20 seconds into it.
Got it. The question was, at what college does Indiana Jones teach at?
Just on a side thing, like I didn't even know you worked in Washington, Chandru. Most of the time, I just assign a random city to people.
And it just,
Oh,
that
wow.
was a good guess.
Okay, that is even better. I just thought like you were that close to like
No.
getting it right. Okay.
We'll go ahead and start with Travis. Your answer, sir.
We are Marshall.
Marshall is correct. Matt.
Marshall, but you could use a different answer depending on if you've seen Dial of Destiny.
No.
Spoiler.
Stop.
That's in the trailer. That's in the trailer. Stop it.
Damn it, man.
I haven't watched the trailer.
Chandru, your question.
Marshall.
Correct. And Brian.
Marshall.
Marshall. Correct.
Off to a good start. In the category of late greats, what late actor plays the role of Harold Oxley in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Remember, if you guys need a repeat or need a little help with the answer, we do have a bartender.
I hope this guy is like Wallace Shawn dead, you know? And like he's just going to maybe spring up at some point.
Oh, I didn't even realize this person was dead until you told me.
Yeah, I knew it was. And now
You just eliminated Wallace Shawn as a potential answer, by the way. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to start with Matt this time.
I forgot his last name. I remember his first name's John, though. I'll be honest.
You got the first name. Let's see.
Yeah.
Chandru Dhandapani.
John Hurt.
John Hurt is correct. Brian, your answer, sir.
Nothing.
And Travis.
Yeah, the only guy to suffer through 2 chest bursters, John Hurt.
That was our bartender's hint. Travis got an extra point for that one.
Wait, what is the second Fishburn?
Spaceballs.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Okay, I see.
Thank you.
Question number 3 is in the category of Indy's travels. Where was Marion Ravenwood's bar located shortly before it was burned to the ground?
How many bar fires do you think a standard person should be through in their life, Moose?
At
Like,
least
is it,
two.
I figured that was a bite rod and over under a 3.
Yeah.
I'd say 1 is too many.
1 is too many.
You gotta stop.
That's a
going to
waste of a bar.
Yeah.
That's a waste of a bar.
Depends on the bar. Yeah.
Chandru, we're going to start with you, sir.
Nepal.
It is Nepal. Brian.
I had China.
Travis.
Nepal.
Nepal is correct. And Matt.
Nepal.
Nepal, correct. For question number 4, in the category of Indy Goes Clubbing, we're going to turn it over to our good friend, Paul Preston.
Thank you, Alex. My name is Paul Preston from the Movie Guys. In the category Indy Goes Clubbing, your round 1 question is, in what club does Indy meet Willie Scott at the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Nailed it.
I think Willie Scott is also the name of the manager in The Natural. I'm not positive on that, but I kind of think it is.
I think you would know that movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Brian this time.
Obi-Wan?
Club Obi-Wan is correct. Travis.
Yep. As soon as I heard the category, I preemptively wrote this down.
Correct. Matt.
Best part about that movie, Club Obi-Wan.
Ooh,
no.
and Chandru.
Club Obi-Wan.
Well done, guys. Points all around.
All right, your next question in the category of fly yes, land no. After having punched SS Colonel Vogel out of a Zeppelin, what 2 words does Indy say to the group of terrified onlookers in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
In between our filmings today, I put on this scene. I don't know why this scene just brings me such joy.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Matt.
The question I was hoping you'd ask most today. No ticket.
That is correct for a point. Chandru.
No ticket.
That is correct. Travis.
Gets a fun homage in Dogma. No ticket.
Nice.
Correct. And Brother Brian.
No ticket.
That is correct for a point.
Question number 6, gentlemen, is in the category of scaredy cats. Once again asked by our good friend, Paul Preston.
Thank you, Pat. In the category of Scaredy Jones, revealed throughout the franchise, what is Indiana Jones afraid of? And what is Henry Jones Sr. afraid of?
Being honest with their emotions, I think is probably the best answer. But
So we are looking for Henry Jones and Indy's
Yeah.
individual fears. And we'll go ahead and start with Brian on this one.
Snakes and rats.
Snakes and rats is correct. Travis.
Both of which people have called me in my life. Snake and a rat.
Whoa.
I'm sorry about that. I was drunk.
Yeah. And Matt.
He wouldn't make it past the rat. Snake and rats.
Nice. And Chandru.
I did the same thing. Snakes for junior, rats for senior.
Nice. Well done. Points all around. Good job, guys. Once again, we're going to turn it over to Paul Preston for your 7th question.
In the category of Bollywood's finest, what influential Bollywood actor played Mola Ram in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? For the answer, of course, you can always go to the Countdown to 5 podcast from the Movie Guys, where host Paul Preston and Sean Blodgett get you aboard the hype train by watching all of the Indiana Jones movies and reporting on them, one per show, until the Dial of Destiney comes out. So, time's ticking. Don't stop watching this, of course, but when this is over, the point is, who played Mola Ram?
Nailed it. I'm going to count you guys down in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Give me just end it.
Do you want a bartender's hint?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, bartender's hint then. So I will repeat the question. It is what influential Bollywood staple plays the role of Mola Ram in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? I'm going to bring in our illustrious bartender, the one and only.
Still, to this day, holds the record for the most Filmfare awards for Best Villain.
Nice. I'm sure that helped all
That
of
is
you.
such a mean hint. Nobody outside of India watches Filmfare Awards. Most people in India don't watch them.
Spoiler.
You're honest, Chandru.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Chandru. I feel like he knows this answer.
Yeah, Amrish Puri
That is correct for a point.
doing his best Brando in that movie. From
Yeah,
Apocalypse Now. Yeah.
Brian,
I didn't get it.
Travis.
Yeah, the bartender thing did not help me.
Yep, sorry. And Matt.
No, didn't have that at all.
Chandru takes a 1-point lead. Question number 8, I will read to you guys, is in the category of Spielberg's biggest mistake, also known as Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Don't you
In
mean
Indiana
Terminator?
Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, what skill did Mutt Williams learn while attending prep schools as a young man that he later demonstrated in a fight with Irina Spalko?
This is from the infamous hacky sack scene.
Yes.
His sack did get hacked a few times by some bushes in that scene.
Not the hacky sack he was talking about, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Travis, we'll go ahead and start with you, sir.
Fencing.
Fencing is correct. Matt.
Fencing.
Fencing is correct. Chandru.
Eager to begin, quick to finish. Fencing.
Fencing is correct. And Bryan.
No, I missed that one too.
All right. And your final question in round number 1. Originally offering golds and riches to the Sultan of Hatay, Walter Donovan instead paid him with what in exchange for his help and permission to cross his border? Free hint for everyone, as this is most famous for being in a mustard commercial.
I get that hint now.
Yeah, I realized none of these people were, conscious in the 80s, so this was probably not helpful to them.
Well, Rue was. I'm probably the only one who wasn't conscious in the 80s.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chandru.
I said a Rolls Royce car.
That is correct for the perfect round. Brother Bryan.
Well, I went the other way with your hint and just said Grey Poupon.
That is. Incorrect. I didn't see his board. Was he messing with me?
No, he wrote Grey Poupon.
Okay. Travis.
Rolls-Royce Phantom 2.
That is
Nice.
very specific. And Brother Matt.
I said his car, but I put Mercedes, so I'm not going to accept points there.
All right. And at the end of round number 1, Chandru has 9, Matt has 6, Travis has 8, and Brother Bryan has 4.
Into round number 2, gentlemen. Now, Chandru, you have the lead, which means that you can spin first, you can defer, in which case it would go to Travis.
I'll spin first.
Sounds good. Okay, so Chandru, we're going to bring up your wheel. Go ahead and tell me when you want to stop.
All right. Up.
You got Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, my favorite movie. Let me see what else is there. What's the 4 movies?
We only allow you to spin once.
You can trade a bartender hint.
You can trade a bartender hint if you want to spin again.
For a respin? Oh, okay. I'll keep it. Yeah.
All right. I thought you might.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop out everybody, and Chandru will get his round 2 questions. Now, if you miss any, we're going to bring in your opponents.
Scroll down. Scroll. All right. Chandru, your first question in the category of Raiders of the Lost Ark. What is the name of the tribe Beloik is working with and that he commands to kill Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark?
The Jovitos.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What actor plays the role of Rene Belloc, the ruthless archaeologist who Indy rivals with in Raiders of the Lost Ark?
He also plays Ivan Ooze in the Power Rangers movie. It's Paul Freeman.
As
That
you
is-
stole our bartender's hint on that one too.
Yeah,
Nice.
At least he didn't peak with Raiders, you know. At least he had-
Yeah, like he had his best work even ahead of him at
Nice.
Raider.
What was the name of pilot Jock's snake who befriends Indy as they escape from the Javitos?
Reggie.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What was the name of captain of the Bantu Wind, the ship that Salah had arranged for Indy and Marion to transport themselves and the Ark to London?
Captain Katanga.
That is correct for 2 points. You have not lost a step since you left the Schmodown. Marion's father and Dr. Jones' former mentor is mentioned in intercepted telegrams that the two Army intelligence agents showed to Indy and Marcus. What is the name of Marion's father?
Oh, okay. Abner Ravenwood.
That is correct for 2 points. And for the perfect round number 2. At the end of the movie, who do the Army intelligence agents tell Indy and Marcus are studying the Ark of the Covenant?
You cut off a little bit there. Can I
Oh,
get a
sorry.
technical repeat?
Yes. At the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, who do the Army intelligence agents tell Indy and Marcus that they are studying the Ark of the Covenant?
I'll take multiple choice on this one.
All right. At the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, who do the Army intelligence agents tell Indy and Marcus are studying the Ark of the Covenant? A. Harold Oxley. B. Top Men. C. Our Best Guys. D. Area 51 Techs. Five.
Can I hear the multiple choice again?
Harold Oxley. B. Top Men. C. Our Best Guys. D. Area 51 Techs.
Our Best Guys.
That is incorrect. So a chance for a 1 point steal for the gang.
All right, gents, go ahead and write your answers on your whiteboards. And we'll start with Brian.
Top Men.
Top Men is
It
correct.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Travis,
Top Men.
Top Men is correct. And Matt,
Top Men.
Top Men is correct. Big steal for these gentlemen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, a great round for you, Chandru.
Yeah, who knew? Like, once your brain is broken, it remains broken.
Story of my life, my friend. All right, buddy, we're going to drop you out. We're going to bring in Travis. Travis, would you like to go or would you like to defer?
Yeah, let's do it. I like it when all the options are available.
Perfect. We're going to bring back in today's wheel. Go ahead and tell me when you would like it to stop.
And stop.
You
Ooh.
got Sala.
All right.
Do you want to keep it or do you want to give up a bartender's hint to respin?
Ooh. I do love solid. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give up a bartender's hint.
Okay.
I forget to use them anyway sometimes.
All right. You are down to one, sir. And
Yep.
here's your respin.
And stop.
You got Henry Jones Sr. And I will be asking you the questions in Henry Jones Sr. Question number 1, Travis. Shortly after flying away from the Zeppelin, Indy spots a Nazi fighter plane and tells his dad that he needs to man the machine gun. When he spots a plane in sight, he yells out what time to his dad, who is confused and checks his watch.
11 o'clock.
That is correct for 2 points. Question 2. How did Henry Jones Sr. learn that Elsa Snyder was a spy?
She talks in her sleep.
I'm tempted to give him an extra point for the impression. Well done. Question 3 in Henry Jones Sr. At the beginning of the Last Crusade, young Indy barges into his father's study, to which his father makes him count to 20 in what language?
Greek.
Greek is correct for another 2 points. Well done. Question 4. While sharing a drink aboard the Zeppelin, Henry Jones Sr. tells Indiana that he left home just as he was becoming what?
Interesting.
Whew, I thought that would confuse you, but I guess not. It's 2 points. Next question. Finish the Henry Jones Sr. quote. I misjudged you, Walter. I knew you would sell your mother for an estrucan vase, but I didn't know you would sell out your country and your soul to the blank.
Oh, let's go multiple on that.
Is it A, scum of the earth, B, slime of humanity, C, God-forsaken Nazis, or D, destroyers of history?
Destroyers of history.
That is incorrect.
Oh no!
We are going to turn it over to this group for a 1-point steal opportunity. And does anyone need a repeat of the question or the multiple choice? Okay.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice, yeah.
I'm going to repeat both just
The
so it
whole
makes
thing.
sense. So
Yeah.
finish the Henry Jones Sr. quote. I misjudged you, Walter. I knew you would sell your mother for an estrucan vase, but I didn't know you would sell out your country and soul to the blank. A, scum of the earth, B, slime of humanity, C, God-forsaken Nazis, or D, destroyers of history?
I've got it now. Can I fix it?
Yeah.
Brian, you're muted, by the way.
And Chandru, we'll go ahead and start with you.
The godforsaken Nazis.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Brian,
Okay.
I went with B, slime.
the slime of humanity is correct. And Matt.
Slime of humanity.
Matt with the steal. Good job, guys.
Nice.
I would be happy with any of those nicknames, save the Nazi one.
Fair enough. And Travis, your last question in the category of Henry Jones Sr. What was the last line of dialogue that we hear spoken by Sean Connery as Professor Henry Jones Sr.?
All right, give me multiple choice again so that I can.
Is it A, he got lost in his own museum, B, illumination, C, after you, Junior, or D, Elsa thought she found a prize?
Yeah, it's he got lost in his own museum.
That is incorrect.
Ah,
So we'll bring in the rest of the trio here. The question is what is the last line of dialogue we hear spoken by Sean Connery as Professor Henry Jones Sr.? A, he got lost in his own museum. B, illumination. C, after you, Junior. Or D, Elsa thought she found a prize. We'll kick it off with Brian this time.
After you, Junior?
After you, Junior is correct
I
for
was
a
trying
point.
to write it down. I literally wrote the first word down because I was in the process of writing it, but after you, Junior, is what I was about to.
We'll give it to you.
I see after, yeah.
And Chandru?
After you, Junior.
That is also correct. So not a bad round, Travis. And next up is Matt. Matt, do you want to spin or do you want to defer?
I'm spinning.
All right. The rest of you guys are out of here. And here's your wheel.
Stop. Nope.
Can't give you Henry Jones Sr.
Stop.
You got Indy
Yep.
Artifacts.
I'll take it.
All right. Gonna take Indy Artifacts. Benny's gonna ask you these questions, and I can't wait to hear him pronounce some of these artifacts.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And your first question in the category of indie artifacts. In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Mola Ram is seeking the lost Sankara stones so he can rule the world. How many stones are there in total?
There were 7, but there were 3 that he actually had possession of.
That is incorrect. Damn. So we're going to bring in the rest of these guys for a potential 2-point steal.
All right.
It's how many stones total of the Kara stones are there?
Do you guys need the question again?
I think we all have the answer.
All right. Then let's start with Brother Travis.
Yeah, Matt, you gotta respect Temple of Doom. It's 5.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Correct for 2 points.
Brother Chandru.
5 Shankara stones.
That is correct for 2 points. And Brother Bryan.
5.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your second question in the category of artifacts. The crystal skulls featured in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull were supposedly from the lost city of El Dorado, also known by what name throughout the movie?
I'm going to go multiple choice on this.
Okay. The crystal skulls in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls were supposedly from the lost city of El Dorado, also known by what name throughout the movie? A. Akator, B. Igazu, C. Golsada, D. Manoa.
Akator, I just needed to hear it.
That is correct for a point. Your next question. Indiana Jones had 3 tasks while trying to obtain the Holy Grail: the Word of God, the Path of God, and what other test?
Leap of faith.
That is incorrect. I think it's incorrect.
They say it in different names in the film.
Yeah.
I know that because.
Do you know? So I'll give you an opportunity. So he refers to it as leap of faith. Indy does. However,
Yes.
what is the other title for it? You have the Word of God. You have the Path of God.
It's not the walk of God. It's the walk of something. You know?
In 5, 4, 3.
You still have multiple choice options.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, the fire of God. B, the name of God. C, the breath of God. D, the leap of God.
It's the leap of God.
That is incorrect. So we're going to bring up the other for a chance at a 1-point steal. And I know that was a little disjointed, everyone. That was me because I thought perhaps he was right on that, so I apologize. That was me. In Indiana Jones, he had to face 3 tasks in order to obtain the Holy Grail: the Word of God, the Path of God, and what other test? A, the fire of God. B, the name of God. C, the breath of God. D, the leap of faith. Let's start with Chandru.
Breath of God.
That is correct for a point. Brother Travis.
It's breath of God.
That is correct. And Brother Bryan.
The breath of God.
That is correct.
I hate myself for that one.
All right, your next question. In how many Indiana Jones movies is the Ark of the Covenant either shown or referenced?
2.
That is incorrect. So we're going to go to everyone else for a chance at a steal. How many of the Indiana Jones movies is the Ark of the Covenant shown or referenced? And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chandru.
3.
That is correct for 2 points. Brother Travis.
I'm sure after this upcoming weekend, this answer might be outdated, but 3.
That is correct. And Brother Bryan.
3.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next to last question. In what Indiana Jones movie does the here's the tough one. Casifo-Payan fraternity idol appear in?
The first one.
I'll
It's the
take it.
fertility idol. The fertility idol. It's the first artifact we ever seen. Come on, Benny.
Oh, I hoped you got this category so much, Benny. Yes.
Screw you, Moose. And your final question. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana needs the headpiece of what in order to find the entrance to the Well of Souls in Tyrannus?
Tanis.
That's
I got
Ra's
closer
headpiece,
to-
correct?
That is what's that?
Ra's.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
2 points. All right. And we are mercifully through the category, which I nailed with pronunciation and class.
So Brian's kind of been in the background sniping these steals here. So if he gets a good round right here, he actually is in contention.
Let's hope. Let's see what we got.
All right, buddy.
Honest,
And stop.
You got Indiana Jones quotes.
Let's do it.
All right. And I will be asking you Indiana Jones quotes. Question number 1 in the category of Indiana Jones quotes. In what Indiana Jones movie will you hear Indy say the following quote? It's not the years, honey. It's the mileage.
Crusade.
That is incorrect. We're going to bring in your opponents here. And the question is, in what Indiana Jones movie will you hear Indy say the following quote? It's not the years, honey. It's the mileage. This is for a 2-point steal. You guys need to write the movie down. And we'll go ahead and start with Chandru.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is correct for 2 points. Travis.
Yeah, I remember getting my dad a Father's Day or a birthday card with this quote on it. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is correct. And Matt.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is also correct. Question number 2. Finish the quote from Indiana Jones taken from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. If you want to be a good archaeologist, you gotta what?
be comfortable with cultural appropriation.
That's true. Can I do multiple?
Sure. Finish the quote from Indiana Jones taken from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. If you want to be a good archaeologist, you gotta A, always look for the X. B, spend as much time as you can in the library. C, get out in the field. Or D, get out of the library.
Ooh. Let's say B. Get out of the library.
That is correct for a point. Question number 3. What character in the Indiana Jones franchise says the following quote? You and I are very much alike. Archaeology is our religion, yet we have both fallen from the pure faith. Our methods have not differed as much as you pretend. I am but a shadowy reflection of you. It would only take a nudge to make you like me, to push you out of the light.
My mom once said something very similar.
Mine too. It's probably why we get along so well.
I want to say Belloc.
Belloc is correct for 2 points.
Cool.
Finish the quote from Willie in Temple of Doom. A boat, we're not sinking, we're what?
Give me multiple.
Finish the quote from Willie in Temple of Doom. A boat, we're not sinking, we're A, sledding, B, dancing, C, crashing, or D, falling.
Let's go sledding.
Sledding is incorrect.
It's the other one.
We're going to bring in your trio of opponents here. Finish the quote, gentlemen, from Willie in Temple of Doom. A boat, we're not sinking, we're, Travis?
Crashing.
Crashing is correct for a point. Matt?
I had falling.
And Chandru?
Crashing.
Nobody did the high-pitched Willie voice.
That's all
I wanted to.
It's fine. I would have awarded a bonus point, but no. Next question in Indiana Jones quotes. During the tank scene in The Last Crusade, what is the first phrase that Henry Jones Sr. says to Indiana Jones when they are reunited atop of the tank?
Let's go multiple.
A, Junior, you did it. B, Junior, you're going the wrong way. C, you call this archaeology. Or D, we're not going to the boat?
Is it you call this archaeology?
That is correct.
What the?
And your last question. After Marion Ravenwood tells Indy that the monkey has his looks, he responds and tells her the monkey has her what?
Give me multiple again.
A, your smell. B, your brains. C, your eyes. Or D, your ears.
Can I get a bartender's name
Sure.
on a quote? Okay.
So I'm going to repeat the question, your multiple choice, and Mr. Moses will give us the bartender's hint. After Marion Ravenwood tells Indy that the monkey has his looks, he responds to her and tells her what? Or that the monkey has her what? A, her smell. B, her brains. C, her eyes. Or D, her ears.
So basically, he's saying she's as smart as the monkey? Rude, Dr. Jones.
All right, then. I guess we'll go brain.
Brain is correct.
All right. I really was curious what a quote hint would be.
You couldn't use a Temple of Doom hint there? Come on, it's right there.
Monkey brain.
We thought about it, but we also
I guess-
had monkey brains as the answer for another question. Should you
I
have
guess-
fun?
Yeah. These hints work better without multiple choice, I figure. Yep.
All right, going into round number 3. It's a close game, folks. Chandru with the lead, 28 points. Travis, second place, 25 points. Bryan, third place, 17 points. And Matt, 16 points. It's okay. Anything can happen in round number 3. You all still have a double down, and there's a household rule still into effect. You can easily have a huge point swing in round number 3. So, Chandru, you have the lead. We're going to bring up the 6-packs. You're going to choose which one. Just give us the character that the 6-pack is next to.
Okay, gotcha.
Then, Travis, you'll choose yours. Bryan, you choose yours. Matt, you'll be left with what's left. Here are our 6-packs categories. Chandru, which of those characters would you like?
Yeah, I'm still reading all this.
I'm going to count you down here, pal.
Okay.
Give me a character.
There's too many choices, so much to read too.
5, 4, 3.
I'll take Indy.
Okay, so Chandru's got six-pack number 2. Travis,
I don't even care. Give me my boy short round.
short rounds. You got six-pack number 1. Brian,
Give me number 4.
you took Marcus Brody.
Brody.
Number 4. And Matt, you're going to be left with Henry Jones Sr. And I'll start off, Benny, if you're okay with it. You have the Henry Jones Sr. pack, which is which is six-pack number 3. And I'm going to start you off with your 1-point question in the category of Marcus Brody. What late great actor played the role of Marcus Brody?
Denholm Elliott.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 2 for 3 points in the category of the Sankara stones. How many total Sankara stones are the Thuggee cult currently in possession of in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
3.
Retribution! Correct. Well done. As soon as I saw that question, I had to smile. I was like, okay, here we go. He already answered this. Question number 3 for 5 points, and this is in the category of indie history. Now, here on Benny and Moose Save America, we do ask historical questions. So this is a history question.
I'm going to go hassle on it.
Okay. Travis has enacted his household. So, Matt, this could be worth 10 points or 5 points to Travis. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the Temple of the Sun is the final resting place of the Holy Grail. In what city in Jordan can this actual city in the walls be found?
Oh, I literally just saw this earlier. Is it Tetra?
Sorry, say it one more time.
Was it Tetra?
That is incorrect. It is Petra.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's a tough. Oh, that's tough. It's Travis with a big 5-point steal. Shake it off.
Yeah.
Your next question is worth 4 points, and it is in the category of "Oh, that guy." Having appeared once before with Harrison Ford in The Fugitive, what Scrubs actor plays the role of Agent Paul Smith in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? You still have some bartender's hints.
Yeah, give me a bartender hint. I haven't used one yet.
Okay. I'm going to bring in our illustrious bartender and his friend. In Indiana Jones, having appeared once before with Harrison Ford in The Fugitive, what Scrubs actor plays the role of Agent Paul Smith in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
So, Doogie Howser and the guy who married Rapunzel walks into a bar. Nasty, Benner. Nasty.
Is it Neil Flynn?
That is correct.
Yes!
4 points.
That is beautiful.
Nice. The bartender and his good luck charm. Love it. Look at that pooch. Nice. Good pull.
Really good.
I had to think of Scrubs real quick. I was like, Your
next question is for 6 points, and it is in the category of how high is that?
All right, I'm going to double down because this is my last one, isn't it?
It is. This is worth 12 points.
So
And
what
to
happens
ask
if
you-
someone households this?
So he gets 6 more points on top of
6
his
more?
score, and then you, if he gets it wrong, you would get the 6 points for the question.
Okay. I'll save it.
Okay. To ask you your 6-point question in the category of how high is that, we're going to bring in the one and only Paul.
All right, here comes another round 3 question in the category of how high is Jake Yakovet? No, how high is that? Sorry. The category is how high is that? In Raiders of the Lost Ark, how tall was the staff of Ra needing to be according to the wise man that translated the headpiece for Sala and Indiana Jones? You have 14 minutes to answer, I think. Do I have that right? Anyway, check with Moose and Benny. They may have a different thing. But anyway, go ahead. Answer.
The translation, so it's not the actual height, because it's the separate one in the real. Was it 10 feet?
That is incorrect. We were looking for 5 kadams high.
Oh, would have never gotten it.
It was the 6-point question. That's the hardest any question you're going to get.
Yeah.
If you remember, it was 6 kadams, but then take away 1 for the Hebrew god. 5 kadams. Which, if you actually do the math on it, the staff should be ridiculously shorter than Indiana Jones.
It should be 5 feet. Yeah. It should be shorter than him. So people did did math
towers above him.
Actual Indiana Jones is 4 feet.
Your last question for 2 points is in the category of Meet Henry Jones. What item does Henry Jones Sr. hit Indiana Jones with the first time they meet on screen in The Last Crusade?
That's that vase that was a fake.
That's good enough. The vase is good. Perfect. Nailed it. Didn't get the 6-point, but dude, got the 5-point. Or excuse me, the 4-point. Petra, that's going to haunt you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I got a few things that are haunting me already, Moose.
Okay, so Travis with a big hosshole on that one. And Matt, you still have your hosshole, so you're not out of it.
Yeah.
So use that strategically. So next up, Brian. And you had 6-pack number 4, Benny. And Benny will be asking you those questions.
All right. Brother Brian, your 5-point question in the category of Indie history. Indie history. All right. So worth 10 points. What Indiana Jones franchise actor served in World War II as an Air Force gunner and spent 3 years in a German POW camp?
Can I get a bartenders, please?
You sure can. What Indiana Jones franchise actor served in World War II as an Air Force gunner and spent 3 years in a German POW camp?
Indy donated the Cross of Coronado to his museum.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
No, I don't have it.
1. And Chandru with a big 5-point pickup. And we were looking for Denholm Elliott.
I knew it. I couldn't pull his name after he said it.
Your next question for 3 points in the category of short round fever. Short round fever for 3 points. In Temple of Doom, right before Indy cuts the rope bridge, Willie says he is nuts, to which Short Round replies, he no nuts, he...
Is it crazy?
That is correct for 3 points.
He crazy.
All right, your next question for 1 point in the category of Kingdom of Troubles. In Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the group of Ox, Mutt, Marion, Indy, and Mac realize they have to fall down how many waterfalls in order to reach the entrance to Akator?
I'm gonna go with 3.
That's correct for 1 point. Your next question in the category of tote in the house for 2 points. What actor played the role of Major Arnold Ernest Tote in Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Oh hell. This is my 2-pointer.
This is the 2-pointer, yes.
Right.
5, 4, 3.
No, I don't have it.
We're looking for Ronald Lacey. Ronald Lacey. Your next question for 6 points. In
Asshole.
Whew.
All
Okay.
right.
Wait. And I'll double down too. Might as well.
All
Yeah.
right. So now for 18 big points in the category of Scylla to the rescue. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Scylla and Marcus are asked for their papers by a German spy, to which Scylla pulls out a newspaper and distracts the German before punching him out. What is the name of the newspaper?
Oh God. Let's get that last bartender sent.
In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Scylla and Marcus are asked for their papers by a German spy, to which Scylla pulls out a newspaper to distract the German before punching him out. What is the name of that newspaper?
If I wrote Salah a letter to his home, where and how would he receive it?
Nice.
Hmm.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
We'll go Egypt mail.
I'm going to go to Amaru Moses on this for a judgment.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
18 points are on the line. No.
So
F it, let's give it to him. It's Egyptian
18
mail.
points.
Let's go.
All right.
Nice.
the answer is Egyptian male.
Yeah.
Oh, Egyptian mail. Okay, I heard.
All right, 18 huge points.
Thanks for-
Nice.
All right, and your final question for the rejuvenated Bryan for 4 points in the category of indie animals. Indie animals. While trying to escape from the grave robbers in Last Crusade, Indiana Jones boards a circus train filled with various animals. How many different types of animals does Indy encounter?
Matt, don't count on screen.
I don't know. I just realized that. That's why I moved my hand down. I'm like, wait a minute. Don't do it.
I'm gonna go with 3. I got snake, rhino, lion.
That is incorrect. We were looking for 5.
5.
5.
Yep.
A giraffe, a rhino, a lion,
Oh, it's
snakes, and
the
crocodile.
Oh, the crocodile
Oh.
and the giraffe.
And with that, Brother Bryan is pulled into the lead.
For now.
Okay. Up next.
Can we get a score check?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Currently, it stands Chandru has 33, Brother Matt has 26, Travis has 30, and Bryan has 39.
Okay, so it's going to go to Travis then. And Travis, you picked your boy Short Round, which is set number 1. And I will be asking you these questions.
All right.
Question number 1. in the category of Castle Brunwald for 3 points. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, while pretending to be a Scottish lord, Indy and Elsa visit Castle Brunwald, asking to view what of the castle?
The tapestries.
The tapestries for 3 points. That is correct. Question number 2 for 1 point in the category of Lucky Charms. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, what is Indiana Jones's lucky charm that his father pulls from his pocket?
It is a lighter.
That is correct. I actually think I have said lucky charm.
Oh,
What?
nice.
I stole it from Indy. Question number 4, worth 4 points in the category of wartime Indy. Wartime Indy. What rank did Indiana Jones hold while he was serving in the OSS, as mentioned in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
All right, give me my last bartender.
Okay. What rank did Indiana Jones hold while he was serving in the OSS, as mentioned in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
This is Nick Fury's standard rank.
I should know my Marvel more. I'm going to say captain.
Captain is incorrect, unfortunately. It is Colonel. He was a colonel on the OSS. Question number 4 for 6 points in the category of Henry Jones. Do you want to double down or do you want to save that?
Is this a sixer?
This is his sixer.
Yeah, let's go ahead and double down.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and household.
And Brian comes in with the household. Okay.
Oh.
Gotta use it.
6 points in the category of Henry Jones. And with us to ask your 6-point question.
Okay, we are in round 3, where now the questions are the hardest, and the points now are twice as meaningless. So, let's go to the category Henry Jones Sr. What is Henry Jones Sr.'s Charlemagne that he recites to Junior after bringing down a German plane by scaring seagulls?
Stupid Henry Jones Sr. quotes.
I'll give you 5.
Yeah, don't even do it. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Do you want to even take a stab at a Charlemagne?
Oh. No, not at all. I know.
It's something like I shall march with the birds and the trees
Something like
or
that.
something like that.
Let my armies
Yeah.
be the rocks and the trees and the birds in the sky.
Yeah.
So Brian with a big 6-point
Nice.
steal.
Ooh, Brian.
Brian's about to come out on top here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Your next question for 5 points is in Indy history. Both the Ark of the Covenant and the alien remains are stored at Area 51 in the Indiana Jones franchise. In what decade was the Area 51 built? Originally built. I just need the decade for when Area 51 was built.
I'll say 1940s.
That is incorrect. It is, in fact, the 1950s.
Oof.
That's rough. And your last question for 2 points is in the category of triple agent. What actor plays the role of George McHale in the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull?
Ray Winston.
That's correct for 2 points.
All right. It is Chandru's turn. Chandru had 6-pack number 2. All right. Do you want a score check before we
Yes.
get going?
Yes, please. I need to do some math.
Okay. Currently, the score stands at Matt 26, Travis 36, Bryan 45, Chandru 33.
All right. Just a second. 639.
All the
Petra's
assholes have
really
been
coming back to bite me in
used.
the ass.
All the assholes have been used. So, Chandru,
Yeah,
you do have your double down left.
that is good to know. Yeah, I'm just deciding where to use my double. Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
All right. Your first question for 3 points in the category of Indy's Friends. Indy's Friends. During the club scene in Temple of Doom, what is the name of Indy's friend who is killed while trying to assist Indy with Lao She's men?
Wuhan.
That is correct for 3 points. Your next question in the category of Go Join the Circus. Category of Go Join the Circus for 4 points. What is the name of the circus displayed on the train that young Indiana Jones sneaks into as he attempts to escape the gravediggers?
Dunn and Duffy Company Circus.
That is correct for 4 points. Your next question in the category of Indy history for 5 points. Indy history for 5 points.
And this is usually a real life history, right? Like it has parts of real life history.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, not doubling down.
In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones visits Egypt to find the Ark of the Covenant. The Great Pyramids of Egypt started construction by the great pharaoh Khufu. How many total pyramids are there in Gaza?
How
Giza.
many total?
Giza.
Giza.
Amaru. Barkender's Hint.
Okay. We're going to shorten this up. The pyramids were made by the great pharaoh Khufu. How many pyramids are there total in Giza?
Don't forget the smaller pyramids built for the pharaoh's wives.
Oh, okay. Oh. That was not very helpful. I mean, there are the 3 Great Pyramids. I don't know if there are more in Giza. I'll just say when in doubt, go 3. 3.
It's incorrect. We were looking for 9.
What?
9 in total. All right. Your next question for 1 point in the category of Young Indy.
So what are the ones I have left?
You have a 1, 2, and a 6.
Okay. Yeah. This is a 1 point question. Yeah, okay, let's just keep going. Yeah.
All right. For 1 point, what actor played the role of young Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade?
River Phoenix.
That is correct for a point. Your next question for 2 points in the category of nuking the fridge. Nuking the fridge.
Yeah.
What famous cafe is referenced and shown during the opening scenes of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Atomic Cafe.
That is correct for 2 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to this. The 6-point question. It's
I did not
Chandru
play this
alive.
correctly. Yeah, I did not play this smart because like my double down is useless.
All right.
Not necessarily.
I mean, yeah, I can double down, but there's no point, right? I'm not gonna lose points. Like, even without a double down, I'm gonna get the points anyway. Yeah.
All right. Your question in the category of 3 times a villain. 3 times a villain.
All right, this is round 3, and your category is a 3-time villain. What beefy former professional wrestler appeared in Raiders of the Lost Ark as a plane mechanic, in Temple of Doom as the chief guard to Mola Ram, and in The Last Crusade as a large member of the Gestapo? Go!
Amaru.
Benny, if you just want to repeat the
Hint,
question
hint,
for him.
Sure.
Yeah.
What beefy former English professional wrestler appears in Raiders of the Lost Ark as the first plane mechanic, in the Temple of Doom as the chief guard of Mola Ram, and in The Last Crusade as large member of the Gestapo?
So the first name is an SNL androgynous character played by Julia Sweeney, and the last name is the only creature that would survive a nuclear explosion.
Nice. Thank you, Amaru. Pat Roach.
And your losers, Travis Fishburn, brother Matt, and brother Brian.
Great job,
Excellent
guys.
game.
Great
game.
job.
Excellent game.
Yeah. I did the math. I realized I should have doubled down on the 4, and I totally did not.
See,
not
look,
believe
you
my
could have
own
doubled
math.
down on that. You could have doubled down on that and still used the bartender and got 12.
Yeah, it didn't matter like whether I get 6 or 12. Like I thought, I was gonna say double down, and then like Preston just jumped in before I could even say anything, and I was muted. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do.
If you had
Well-
doubled down on the 1, you could have tied him with the 1.
No,
and the
no.
2,
If I
I
doubled
think.
down on the 2, I could have tied him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was thinking about that too. I just a lot of bad math all around. Bad strategy.
That is the theme of our show constantly is bad math.
Bad math.
And bad
I
pronunciation.
get it. I see it.
But guys, congratulations. What a hell of a match. This is so much fun.
That was a good one.
Chandru, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Brian,
Yes.
big comeback with your round number 3 was expertly played, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
Travis, Matt, you guys made this game close. Hell of a game all around to everybody. Mr. Moses, expert bartending.
Yes, thank you, Moses.
Expert bartending. Now, guys, hey, we're going to give you each a chance to pitch, promote, take the floor, basically. But, of course, we have to start with our winner. That's the one and only Mr. Chandru Dhandapani. Chandru, thank you so much for being on the show, buddy. It's good to see you. You haven't lost a step, my man.
Good to see you. Like I said, the brain remains broken. You guys can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at Chandru Thinks. The more followers I get on both of them, the more I'll post because usually my social media is pretty dormant. So if you want me to post more, get me more followers.
Coming in second place, Bryan Walker, baby.
I don't really have anything to promote. I'm on social media, usually at Last Chance everywhere. You can find me on Letterboxd at Last CHANTS.
Making it interesting, Travis Fishburn.
Yeah, you can find me at Travis Fishburn, all the places. That's about it right now. Just admire the artwork that's on this here video. I've yet to figure out what it looks like.
And Matt, I
You
know
can
you're going to
find
be
me on
kicking yourself, man. But, dude, you put up a heck of
Yeah.
a fight. First time on the show. It's okay. Hopefully not the
Hey.
last one, man.
I heard Jake Iacovetta challenge me. I'm still thinking about it. He already told me he messaged you, so hey. You can follow me on Twitter at Watt Movies Matt, YouTube Watt Real Entertainment, where myself, Taylor Cleek, a few other people who have not really made their appearance on here, but you guys know Taylor, Rick Radish, whatever you want to call him. Movie reviews, game stuff, TV show reviews, occasionally podcasts. As the world's gotten more back to normal, there's been less podcasts because people have less time because we have lives. But you can check out my movie reviews, including my Dial of Destiney review for those of you Indiana Jones fans. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, that's it.
And we have to throw it to our bartender who did an excellent job. Round of applause right there, gents. Come on. Without him, these hard questions wouldn't have been that easy.
Nope.
Mr. Moses, where can everyone find you, pal?
You can find me at my name, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The Twitter handle is below because it's a homage to the best basketball team in the world, the Knicks.
Worst basketball team.
And then you can also follow me at what we all do over there at Bite Size Breakdown, bitesizebreakdown.com, and then Bite Size Breakdown, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have our Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny review up as well, which includes my review at the moment. And then we'll be updating it with everybody's once they get to see it this week.
Now, if you guys are ever interested in coming back, please let me know a match that you'd be interested in, a challenge if you want to throw it out to somebody. Matt, don't feel like you have to play Jake, but he will be on me unless you give an answer sooner rather than later. But guys, you guys are all welcome back, and thank you guys so much for coming on our show. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Benny. Thank you, Moose.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, remember you can find me and Moose here every Thursday for your trivia needs. You can check out our podcast every Tuesday morning along with the illustrious JTE for your movie reviews and discussion. And as always, remember to like, click, and subscribe or fuck off our channel. Thank you and have a good night. Question number 4. Moose the pen.
That's not me.
It's not you.
That was me.
That's Matt
That was me.
clicking.
You bastard. Don't do that. Oh, I'm going to kill you, Matt. I want to drive to Cleveland, buddy.